Hey Keys players, this is Hunter. I wanted to go over the 3 patches that I kind of programmed to use as Keys 2 at National Convention. This Minilog XD will be what generates the sound. However, we're going to use the Nord piano, which if you've been to NatCon before, you're familiar with, to control this. So there's always a piano player and there's always the Keys 2 player or aux keys. And so you'll be playing a mixture of synth sounds, again, generated from this, but you'll be playing on the full-size keys, and we'll map some of the controls on the Nord piano to this. The most important control will be cutoff. You'll see me use that. It lets more high frequencies out, so the sound becomes more intense is the effect. So I'll show you the 3 patches and sort of how to use them, and how to even prepare for parts in some of these songs. First, as no surprise, it's going to be this pad sound. So here I'm in G. Not sure what that volume's like. I'm going to increase that. So I can make the pad more intense for like a big section of a song by raising the cutoff here. So that's the first sound, and you'll use that a lot. I want to note that this will only play 4 notes at a time. It's an analog synth that only has 4 voices, and so that's a limitation, but I enjoy it because I have to be kind of creative. And then 2, it's a reminder that we're only playing one small part of the song. For like pads in a song, we never want 2 hands full chords. We rarely even want a bass note in a full chord. So I would encourage you to use 3 notes on the pad sound, because that means that 1 can stay ringing when we're changing chords. And it's just the smoothest that way. So practice your pad parts when you're playing with just 3 notes. I know it's a bit of a challenge, but it'll fit in the mix well. And then the next sound, I'm calling NatCon Pulse here, and it sounds like this. This is a monophonic sound, so it's using all the voices just in 1 note, so you cannot play more than 1 note at a time. If you wanted to use legato, you could on this patch. You see it's not re-triggering that envelope sound when I do that. But Behold the Lamb, for example, uses this in from verse 2 on through the song, and then you can control the dynamics with the cutoff filter. So the verse is something like, see him there, the great I am, the crown of thorns. And so I'm playing just 16th notes on 1. That's going to be really easy for you piano players. Almost like you're really going to want to play more, but that's going to add so much to the mix. So much of the aux keys portion. And again, this cutoff knob controls the intensity of that. So like as we build into a chorus, okay, third sound is this lead sound, and this will be for songs like, anywhere you hear a synth lead, like the intro of, I'm forgetting it, Your Presence Changes Everything. It's in B flat, right? So in the intro, there's that. Just like before, you can control the cutoff here if we want to make it a little less intense. So each of these presets we're going to map to buttons on the Nord, so you can just select the pad preset, select the pulse preset, or select the lead preset. Every time you go back to the preset, the cutoff knob is going to remember where it was set, and until you adjust it, then it will jump to that position. Look at your pads, lovely pads. And switch to pulse. Pulse becomes more intense in the chorus of the song, or we're playing a lead line. Now, in songs like Your Presence Changes Everything, there will be switches between them. So you have creative discretion as to what patch you use where. And then maybe in the verse of the song, you can provide some pad. There's also going to be just a tonic pad that holds like an open fifth. That will have just that plays from the click and guide computer. We're not using tracks, but we're using clicks and guides, and that's going to have like a tonic pad with it. So you don't have to play like pads constantly. You have the flexibility to kind of come in and out of songs, and add this first section. Then maybe we're at a down verse, and so you're out for that down verse. But then when we build up, you're coming back in with a. Yeah, so you can practice with those parts and those sounds, anticipating them.